as you can see, we are doing another NBA2K21 our league episode, which, if you don't know what this is, go watch part 1, obviously. This is a part 2 of a multi episode sort of series I have going on where instead of doing a 2K My League rebuild, it is an Our League rebuild where we take a team and we try to make it a championship winning team. So basically, in the last video, I asked you guys, I simulated the first season and asked you guys what we should do next. You guys, obviously very much loved the Kansas City team, so we're keeping the Kansas City Storm team, which is really cool. I really like the team, how they look, the name and everything, so I'm glad you guys liked it as well. And also, the second question I asked you guys was, actually, I think it was if we should trade anyone on the team, which we can get onto later, but most importantly, free agency. I needed free agency, suggestions from you guys, and it was an astounding amount of you guys that just wanted me to build through young players with potential. So, with that being said, the big boy Kawhi Leonard is on the board, but I guess we will pass on him because it's what you guys want, and I think it's a cool idea as well. So, there are a lot of young guys that I'm looking at right now that you guys have been seeing as I've been, babbling on. And so, as for, players who I think we should go after, I think definitely our bigs. We need some bigs. Definitely power forwards are some big time. It's a big time position we need for sure. So, there's obviously, John Collins, Lauri Markkanen, and then for centers, there's Jared Allen, there's Andre Drummond. For a shooting guard, Gary Trent Jr. would be a good pickup as a young guy with a lot of upside. Very good, 3-and-D type player. There's a lot of, other players as well. As I'm scrolling through here, that I'm trying to find if there's any other, young players that will be worth anything, but I'm just not finding anything. So, with that being said, it looks like John Collins is going to be our first, pick for free agency. He is a very young 23-year-old kid at an 85 overall already. We're giving him as much money as we can, and we'll see what happens. I think he's definitely the most talented out of everyone here. He's definitely one of the top power forwards in the game already. Then we have Jared Allen. I think would be a great starting center for us for years to come. Great defensive center already. Can maybe add a little bit of an offensive game with, training and things like that. So offering him a contract as well. And then someone also suggested getting Lauri Markkanen, and I think that's a pretty cool idea. So if we don't get, the big time free agent in John Collins, we get, Lauri Markkanen here, which would be a very good pickup. But there's also Gary Trent Jr. That would also be a pretty good idea because we do need a starting shooting guard. But in my opinion, the upside of Lauri Markkanen is pretty good and it's already pretty established. So I think I'm gonna go with getting Lauri Markkanen right now, sign him to a long-term deal, hoping 2-3 years he becomes an all-star type player. And for this upcoming season, I might just sign a 1-year deal for a good starting shooting guard, and then let him go loose this next free agency, next year's free agency, and then sign a long-term shooting guard, if that makes any sense. So, and my God, all three of them agreed. So that's definitely very unusual. So we have John Collins, we have Lauri Markkanen. John Collins is making a lot of money. I think saving cap space and not just, trying to compete for titles right now would be a good idea. I want to save cap space as much as I can to try to maybe get a all-star, superstar, crazy player another year or two down the line when we're really trying to compete for a title. I think this year we have playoff aspirations, so let's just try and hit the playoffs, because last episode, if you didn't see, your boys were, like a top 5 pick, I think it was. I think we were pick number 4 or 3, or even 5, something like that. So with that being said, I picked up Lauri, I picked up Jared. Front court of the future is looking really bright for us. And then for our shooting guard positions, we have here some nice pickups of Josh Richardson. I think would be a very good looking starting shooting guard. Looking at some other ones here. Evan Fournier would be good for a 1-year deal as well. Let's try and get him. I think I'm going to pass on Victor Oladipo. I think that's kind of disrespectful. Signing Victor to a 1-year deal. I feel like he deserves to go somewhere where he would be, needed more, in my opinion. And then I think last season, did we not have Tim Hardaway Jr.? I don't remember. If we did, I think it'd be a good idea to maybe get him back for maybe just a quick 1-year deal. Just, let him on the team, let him go loose, and then let him go free after the also super funny is that we are actually able, if we wanted to, sign every single one of these players because we have so much cap space. But I think the players we got are excellent. So we have Jared Allen, great defensive center already, and is ready for a starting role in the NBA field. We also have all of our regular guys, Kuzma, Alonso, all the guys from last episode. Then we have Lauri Markkanen, a very good, stretch scoring big, and Josh Richardson, a really good defensive 3-and-D type of shooting guard to pair up with Lonzo in the backcourt. I'm liking this team, especially in the Eastern Conference. Like, this is definitely a playoff contending team, at least in my opinion. We're a very deep team as well. Like, we have Shake and all these other guys off the bench. But yeah, talking about my second question I asked you guys at the end of the video last time was a trading question on who we should trade on the team. And you guys were pretty okay with the idea of trading away Kyle Kuzma, which I definitely also 100% agree. I think Kuzma is definitely peaked, at least in my opinion. He was an older rookie, and it looks like he's gonna be what he's gonna be, and which is totally fine. But having an 80 to an 83 overall player that has quote unquote potential doesn't really make me feel good. When 2-3 years down the line, I'm hoping to have a title juggernaut team. So no offense to Kyle Kuzma, he played pretty okay for us, but I feel like I can do better. So just looking at some trades for him, there were trades for OG Anunoby and Miles Bridges and Mikal Bridges and people like that, but nothing really to my liking. That was like, oh my god, I need to get this player right now. There are some okay ones, but nothing that I wanted to really shake up the whole team for, you get what I mean? So the starting lineups, Lonzo, Josh Richardson, Kyle Kuzma, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Allen. I still have Gafford on the team, even though he hates my guts. He absolutely hates me for some reason. Then we have Zubac, my boy Suggs, the rookie, getting a lot of minutes. These rookies that are out of this draft class are just absolutely insane. They're almost all high 70s, almost 80 overall players. So forgive me if these draft class are pretty overpowered. And then we had the other rookie that we also got in the draft as well. So I think we're looking pretty good. Oh, and also Shake, obviously my boy Shake Milton, the backup shooting guard for hopefully years to come. He's definitely a great spark off the bench type player, even in real life, for sure. Just looking at my coach, just making sure everything's okay. Oh, I gotta make the Spurs playbook. Well, I think that was the Suns playbook the entire last year. I definitely messed up really bad on that one. I always picked the Spurs playbook, and then last year we picked a balanced offense. I think this time we're gonna try something different. Let's try and do pace and space. Now that we have more of a stretch shooter in Lauri, I think that'll be okay. So let's do pace and space. Some more shots for Lauri. I really want to get Lauri up to a higher overall, just show off more of his potential and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're looking pretty good so far. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, there's also obviously the what's it called? The team chemistry, which is something I always keep on because I do feel like it is a real stat in real life. I feel like team chemistry is very important. And also, showing you guys the upcoming free agents this year. Yes, Luka Doncic is a free agent. James Harden, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler. Could you imagine the veteran leadership of Jimmy Butler on our team? Dude, that'd be so crazy. There's DeAndre Ayton as well. I'm telling y'all what, I'm trading Jared Allen away to get DeAndre Ayton. I love me some DeAndre Ayton, and then Bradley Beal, dude. If we can get Bradley Beal this offseason with Lonzo in the squad, that'd be so great. Even TJ Warren, trading away Kyle Kuzma, creating a spot for TJ Warren or Michael Porter Jr. You guys are gonna have a very hard decision at the end of this video, or if you could even do it now if you want to pick a player we should go after in free agency for next video. Definitely let me know. And also just Shea, Tyler Hero, also very good, but because we need a starting shooting guard and a starting small forward. We're leaving those spots open for long-term stardom type of players. So I think Bradley Beal might be the number one option, then maybe Shea, but obviously Luka Doncic would be the ultimate one. Let me know which one I should go after. Definitely down in the comments. series. And then our other rookie, Jalen Johnson, very good player, a lot of potential, signed for a 4-year rookie contract, cheap deals, which is always good. And then I'm gonna put Kyle Kuzma on the trade block. I'm gonna keep Gafford on the trade block as well, just because, like, look at this, he's very loyal, but the dude just he hates me for some reason. I don't know why. He was starting all of last season, but I guess he just wasn't like scoring enough, which, I mean, isn't my fault. I was playing him like 31 minutes a game last year, but he was being a little booty, so he's gonna, I don't know. I might try to find a trade for him in this video, or I might just keep him because he's on a team option deal for next season. So, hopefully this gets off to a pretty good start. I'm not really entirely sure. The goal of this video is to make the playoffs. If we can make the playoffs, that'll be 100% a goal, because I don't know if this is a true fact, if this is some sort of 2K simulation, thing that happens. If you make it to playoffs, your players' potential and everything gets better. Like, literally every stat gets better. They improve so much quicker. So, I mean, that's obviously a real life situation too. If you make the playoffs, you get that sort of playoff atmosphere. You get a lot of leadership from that. Your players sort of get through that grind of being in a playoff series with another team. I feel like it actually does, help players in real life. So I don't think why it wouldn't be in 2K. So I actually do think if you actually do make the playoffs in 2K, your players do get better, especially the younger players. So that's definitely the number one goal of this video, is to make the playoffs. Goal number 2 is definitely try to, obviously get the other players better. And goal number 3 is to definitely look out for, free agents, because we just need, I think, one really good piece to make some good playoff runs for next playoffs. I'm gonna look at the contract extensions for this year, because I think Shake is a free agent, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, look, Zubac is pissed at me too. For some reason, he was starting last season. I guess he's mad that he's not. Same thing with Gafford. Gafford just always hated me for no reason. But now, Shake Milton has decided he wanted to re-sign with us, and look at this contract. Chef kiss. Perfection. Thank you so much, Shake. You will not be, in a bad mood. Definitely nice. He's definitely looking long term. Hey, I can win a title here. I'll sign for cheap. Thank you so much, Shake. So now we have, our backup shooting guard for the entire rest of the video. I think, like I said before, Shake off the bench is an amazing player. So I think I'm going to keep that spark off the bench with Shake. And then I got this pretty interesting trade. Having Aaron Gordon off the bench would be another very good, punch to come off the bench offensively. And we're getting rid of Gafford, who is just destroying our team chemistry. Like, we're doing pretty good in standings wise, as you can see from our record that pops up on the bottom right hand corner of our screen. But he's just tearing down our team chemistry. But he's on such a cheap deal, and he's a defender. He's a good defender, which is really what I really want, because our offense is already pretty amazing. Getting good defenders would be pretty important as well. Plus, Aaron Gordon isn't a guaranteed player to come back. He's obviously going to be an unrestricted free agent. We don't have rights to him, I think, if we trade for him. So I think with that being said, I'm going to decline it. Oh, sorry, that was for Kuzma. I thought that was for Gafford. Well, I probably would have traded Kuzma and Gafford if this happened, because I would need a backup, or I guess a starting small forward. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with my guns probably for the rest of the season, just because I want you guys to have like more of a say in who to trade and whatnot, and B, I think it just would make more sense if I just start out every video with what you guys say and do. So obviously your guys' opinion means a lot during this series, so definitely need to make sure I'm doing everything by the book. Don't want to make anything super cheesy, cheating or anything like that. So this was also a pretty interesting one. It was Bobby Portis for Gafford. Again, getting rid of the bad egg here. Look at this. Like, I don't know what else to do for this kid. 25 minutes a game, like, that's good minutes. Bobby Portis is averaging less minutes, but doing more. It seems like if I can get a first round pick out of the Wizards, I'll do this trade right now. If I can get a future first, I'll do this trade right now. a future first and Bobby. Oh man, you know what? The fact that Gafford is on such a cheap deal this next upcoming season, I think he has like literally like an under $5 million contract next season, which we're definitely gonna need if we're gonna pick up a big time guy this next offseason, like a Luka or a Harden or Bradley Beal, Shea. We need a 2 guard. So, oh yeah, yeah, your guys' eyes aren't bad. Your eyes are not deceiving you. What happened here is apparently my league realignments or rearrangements setting was turned off or on somehow. So that means for this entire season, and I had no idea this was going on, the Miami Heat and us got moved to the Western Conference for some stupid reason. And in the East are the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. Guys, I had no idea that this happened. It didn't give me any sort of notification, nothing. And you guys know in NBA2K20 or even NBA2K21 current gen, this never happens. This absolutely never even happens. Even if you have it on and it's a possibility that that could happen, it never happens. So it's stupid that the one time I actually do this series on current gen, it does it. I don't even ever think about this being a thing because it never happens in current gen. So I guess that's on me. I apologize. So I'll definitely every season look at, you know, divisions and things like that. So I guess right now the Miami Heat are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's so weird to say. Again, I apologize. Sorry if that sort of like turns you off in this video. It's just something that just happened. My mistake. Again, I just never seen this before happen before on current gen stuff, but I'll definitely keep my eye out for it next time. Then we have the Suns, we have the Nuggets as well. Team's looking really good. We have Danny Green on the Nuggets. That's super crazy. Then our quote-unquote rival team, the Hawaii team, got Derrick Rose. Wow, Draymond Green. And Clint Capella not looking bad. Then the Pelicans got Victor Oladipo and Hassan. Wow, so they aren't even they are not even starting Eric Bledsoe or Steven Adams. That's crazy. Then you have us now in the Western Conference. That's so stupid. You have the Warriors. Wow, the Mavs are actually kind of low right now. They somehow got Blake Griffin. How are they? They're so low, but they have Blake and KP and Luka Doncic. I feel like the team would be a lot better, but I mean, I guess not. That's pretty sad. The Lakers are pretty low as well. Again, that probably was again my fault. Maybe the Lakers are playing only good against actual Western Conference teams, not, you know, teams that are, you know, going into the Western Conference. And you can see here, Paul George got traded to the Wizards for Russell Westbrook. So that is also a super weird thing. So the Pistons signed Kawhi this past offseason. I guess I sort of missed that when looking over things, but yeah, Kawhi's on the Pistons. That's interesting. And now you have a Bradley Beal, Paul George team, but Paul George is coming off the bench. Wow. So Paul George is coming off the bench, and then yeah, you can see there the Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies are now Eastern Conference teams. Again, I apologize for that, but they're doing good in the Eastern Conference. At the top of the East, you have the Brooklyn Nets with you know, without Jared Allen, because we have him now, which is super dope. But they're still doing really good. So I'm just gonna, you know, skip to this simulation just a tad bit because it's taking up a little bit of time. Let's see. Like I said, it looks like we're doing pretty good. You can see our power ranking. We're 4th in the entire NBA, which is super crazy. I think it's probably just our depth that's doing it for us. We have Luka Doncic winning MVP again, which is super cool. I think he's a 2-time, right? Yeah, 2-time MVP. Katie Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. My God, he just dominated for the Knicks. Brandon Clark, 6th man. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. I can see that happening in real life. Devin Vassell 7th seed. Okay, so we went from, a team getting the 5th pick to a team getting the 5th, spot in the West. That's awesome. Both of the Western Conference teams of the East made the playoffs, and the Knicks also made the playoffs, so that's pretty cool. And also, I don't really think this is gonna really tarnish this championship if another team wins it or not. Whoever is going to win the title is going to be the best team in the NBA, so it doesn't really matter where they're situated at. So I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But taking a look at our stats for the year, and wow, we did really good. And our guys are, you can see, bro, if you play good basketball in the 2K Sim engine, they will get better so much faster, player potential wise and everything. Lonzo is an 86 overall now. Even Laurie and Jared Allen bumped up a couple overalls too. And Jared Allen on offense is taking a bigger role. I think switching the sort of team, the coach settings and the way the coach wants to play, whatever that is called again, I think really helped them. So I think this team is looking really good. We're a really good deep team. So I think we should be doing fine. Okay, maybe not. We are on a elimination game now, so I'm going to do a little bit of my coach plan and trickery here and try to win us a series. Man, if we could win a series, that'd be even better. Especially against a really deep team like Denver. It's so stupid that we even have to go up against a team like Denver. We should be facing off the Eastern Conference teams, but again, no idea how that happened. That has never even happened to me before in a 2K Sim engine. You guys know I'm a 2K Sim engine god. I've been playing my league forever, and this has never really happened to me before. But I guess it's just the next gen settings and stuff. They are a little wonky, but it's all good fun. Just doing some of the boring coach settings, just making sure you guys see what I'm doing, not cheating, not doing anything weird. Who are they starting? So they have Danny Green and Thaddeus Young at the shooting guard and power forward position. So I think definitely Lonzo needs to lock down Jamal. I think Jarrett on Joker is the best position there. And then I think I'm going to move Kuzma to guard Danny Green, because I feel like it's less of an offensive load, and putting Josh Richardson on Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a tough task, because Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10", 6'11", and Josh Richardson is 6'5". But I believe in him, and I believed in him, and he proved me right. We won in 7 games, so that's really cool. Kyle Kuzma was actually the savior of our game there. As you can see, really good. Joker had a very tough game against Jared Allen. That one, I think also just tightening up the defense was good. Tightening up the rotation was good. You always want your best players on the floor for as long as possible, and I think in doing that, we won a series in the West, so that was pretty dope. You have the Knicks actually beating Memphis, and the Nets beating the Timberwolves, so we have, both of the Western Conference teams are out. It's all East now in the East, which is really good. In the West, you have the two East teams of the West, us and Miami, going off against each other, and then you have the Phoenix Suns and the Pelicans down below, so pretty interesting there. We are in the same predicament we were last time, but I started just simulating because I honestly wanted to lose. I don't want this series to be too easy, and I feel like we're doing pretty good so far, so I guess I'll try this last time and just go with it. But if we lose, we lose. I don't care. We made the playoffs. That was my goal, and we're actually overachieving a little too much. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You guys know 2K. I have lost championships in playoff series to 2K with a better team more times than I can count. So just because we do good this year, doesn't mean that's gonna always be the case. Even for next year, building off of that, it could be even worse. It could be, different. So looking at the team here, they have a very deep team, and we should probably lose this series. But definitely putting Lonzo on Tyler, because Lonzo, in my opinion, is definitely the best perimeter defender. Then I'm going to put Richardson on Jimmy Butler, two pretty good perimeter defenders. Bam, obviously going to put Jared Allen on him. We have Precious with Laurie just because Lauri is probably the worst interior defender we have, and then we have Kyle Kuzma right there. So not too shabby. I think everything else I'm gonna keep the same. Alrighty, let's just make sure. Okay, so Lonzo's getting big time minutes, which is good. I think that's exactly what we need. Let's just simulate the game, see what happens. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, so a team with Lonzo Ball and Jared Allen is in the Western Conference Finals. God, what happened? Wow, Suggs is actually... Dude, I think these rookies are just too good. Like, you guys saw Cade Cunningham's stats, and he was a rookie. Suggs is doing really good for us as well. I'm surprised that we won. That was pretty interesting. We now are in the Western Conference Finals against the Suns. Yeah, the Suns. That's interesting. They beat the Pelicans in 7 games. And then in the East, we have, okay, so Boston and Toronto. So Toronto actually beats the Brooklyn Nets in 7 games. That's pretty cool. As you can see, Toronto signed Andre Drummond, which wouldn't be a bad pickup in real life, actually. Definitely getting some nice interior defense for sure. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of rebounds. The Knicks, man. The Knicks lost 7 games, almost to the Eastern Conference Finals. My God. Cade Cunningham, like, these rookies are just, they're too good. I might need to tone these rookies down or try to find different draft classes to download because, yeah, we don't need an almost 85 overall Cade Cunningham leading the Knicks to a playoff spot. I think for this series, I'm just going to simulate it the entire time. No coaching, no trying to cheese it, just go straight through it. The Suns are good, though. They have Devin Booker and Chris Paul and all them still. Oh my God, guys. We have just made it to the NBA Finals in our second year. I don't even know if we did that in our first OurLeague series, but yeah, the Kansas City Storm in the Western Conference are in the finals, beating out 3 different teams in 7-game series. That is just insane, dude. Chris Paul pooped the bed pretty badly. Ayton Booker did pretty good, but we have the Suns. We beat Miami. We beat the Denver Nuggets. That's super crazy. I'm just gonna simulate this entire series, and if we win, I guess we're done. Okay. Wow, that was a little bit of a scare. We were 2 games away from winning an NBA title in our second video. I don't know what to tell you guys. This team, it's just 2K, guys. Like, I think next year it's gonna be a lot tougher. Plus, dude, I don't know what happened with, like, the team rearrangements. Like, that was so stupid. I'm definitely gonna be looking out for that from now on. Sorry if that really just, again, turned you off from this video. I don't know what happened. See, like, when I do these things, like, these are always rejected whenever I play on current gen. These are never changed, ever. I don't know, that's probably a setting, obviously, but it's just something I haven't really been used to doing. And then, yeah, here you can see the realignment. I've never had this happen before in a current gen 2K game ever, series before, so I guess at the beginning of every season I have to check these to make sure that everything's okay. So we have Hawaii back in the Pacific, and then we have the, let's see, we need the, yeah, right there and there. Okay, everything's back to normal. Everything's fine now. We now have the draft lottery, which obviously we don't care about because we're a good team now, which is good. We have the Cavs, Hawks, and the Thunder getting the top 3 picks. Sorry about the Hawks. I know there's a lot of Hawks fans, but they're doing too hot in this series. Staff. I already have my entire staff done for the next 2 more years, so I don't need to do that. So I guess what we really just need to do is the free agency. So I think I'm going to simulate through it. I don't need to trade anyone right now. I think, again, if you guys want me to trade Kuzma, I'll trade Kuzma. I just don't really know who for or what for, but I'll definitely get it done at some point in time. I think he might be the odd man out for our sort of young core group between, all of the guys. So I'm just going to simulate through the draft. We don't have a pick. At least I don't think we have a pick. Let me check. Yeah, we didn't even have a pick. And I mean, I guess I could have traded Kuzma for a top draft pick, but we're looking to build off of what we just did, and that's a title contending team apparently. So, you know, if that's the case, look at KD declined, James Harden declined, Jimmy Butler declined, Kyrie Irving declined. There's a lot of big boys out there waiting to get signed by a team who maybe just with the finals. Bradley Beal did accept his player option, which boo, boo, boo. We definitely wanted him on the squad, which really sucked. Who else is there? Dang, that was really much it. Qualifying offers, let's check that out. Another one here. Alright guys, moratorium. And Luka Doncic is a restricted free agent. Kevin Durant, James Harden. That might be the best case scenario. Is getting James Harden would not be. I think it might. And then also right below James Harden we have Steph Curry. We can make Lonzo a shooting guard. Get Steph Curry. That's, you know, if you guys want that, I'll do it. I'll try my best. We have Jimmy Butler. We can have him at the 2 or even the 3. Either position I think would be great for Jimmy on our team. 92 overall player. Trae Young. That'd be interesting. Lonzo and Trae. Trae and Lonzo. Kyrie Irving too. The maturity of Kyrie Irving, the championship sort of DNA he has would be really great for the team as well. Let's see what else is there. Zach LaVine. That's a good pickup for sure. We can pick him up. Maybe just he's still young, can still develop for sure. Michael Porter Jr. starting small forward. Get rid of Kuzma. Oh my God, TJ and Shea. Oh my God, guys, I think I really want Shea. If you guys can tell me to get Shea, I'll very much appreciate that, because I think Shea on this team with Lonzo, which would be such a deadly backcourt. Like, oh my God. There's also Colin Sexton, not a bad shooting guard, for sure. Just letting you guys see the rest of these guys. Everyone's looking pretty good so far. Wow. Interesting. Well, like I said, you know, you guys gotta help me out with these. Maybe we should pick up Bobo. If you guys want me to get Bobo, comment it down below and I'll try to snag a Bobo. But let's take a look at the team we have as of right now. It's just the same squad. So we have Lonzo now an 86 overall. Jalen Suggs, almost an 80. Hopefully he doesn't go up too much higher. That's a pretty nice backcourt. Then we have Shake as the backup shooting guard. We need a starter, so again, keep that in mind. We have Kyle Kuzma and Jalen Johnson, also looking pretty good. Power forwards, we have Gafford, and I think I'm going to trade Gafford for another power forward. No matter what, I think his off-puttingness is really messing with the team chemistry. Then we have Jared Allen and Zubac, who again is mad at us. So I think trading Gafford and Zubac is one of the top things we have to do, because team chemistry, I want my team chemistry to be high. Having these Debbie Downers on our team is just hurting us. So yeah, I think that's it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully you guys had a good night, a good time, a good day while watching this video. Hopefully it was relaxing, entertaining, or whatever you got out of it. Make sure to check the description to check out the questions y'all need to comment down below and help me out with the next video. And I'll see you again in my next video.